Hi, it's Nick here. If you're a fan of my work, then I know you either like tarot, horror films, or both. My latest project is a tarot deck inspired by Italian Gothic horror films of the 60s and 70s. Referred to as giallo films, their movie posters were known for their dramatic and bold graphic design choices. I'm bringing that same aesthetic to a new Rider-Waite style tarot deck that I called Tarocchi Gialli, where each card is lovingly crafted to look like a film poster from the era. It's launching on Kickstarter February 19th. To learn more about the project, follow me on Instagram at ChainAssembly or visit www.chainassembly.com. So, well, last year I was at my own house, and I'm in, like, the north half of Kenwood. We had, like, maybe 3 visitors the entire weekend.
Because you're off the track.
Yeah, everyone on the south of 5th had hundreds of visitors.
Got you.
So, Jana asked me to be in her space, because she also does very spooky, gothy stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, thematically. But at the time, I didn't even know you were on it, but, like, I know I had a lot of fun staying at your place.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. You're welcome here next year.
Yeah. We were talking about possibly being on the committee next year.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The committee is a lot, as you know.
It seems like it's a lot less than Winter in the Wood.
Winter in the Wood was a lot.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it really had nothing
So I did, I did the first year of Winter in the Wood. I did that. This last year, we could not do it. Mm-hmm. But we did the first one, and it was good. We did really well. I did all my creepy Christmas stuff. I don't know if you stopped by the booth or not, but I did a lot of the antique Santas and that stuff, but
I'll do it next year.
There is no.
It really had nothing. It's funny because when you said, are we recording?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I did not know. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I don't care. But I just remember your text coming to me. It's like, she will not be doing it.
We were just like, it was on our mind.
Okay, so we can just do it like this. We don't have to all go up.
I loved it. I thought tonight.
Actually, sorry. Before we start, let's just go around the horn and introduce ourselves for the recording.
Okay, I'm Christopher, and I love the visual aspect of the Oscars. I like how it's presented each year and how the sets change. And one of my big things is the clothes. I love the clothes as much as I love the movies.
Mm-hmm. And Ron, introduce yourself.
I'm Ron. I thoroughly enjoy the cinematic experience, and I was expecting different things tonight, but I thought overall it was really good.
John?
I'm John. I can't stand Christopher. And I love movies. I love award shows. People tune into my. I love red carpets. People tune into my Facebook for what I call shit talking. It's not even like when I've already watched all the movies or heard all the records or whatever the subject of the award ceremony is. So by the time I'm about to watch it, yes, I want what I thought was best awarded. But at that point, I'm there to have fun, and I'm just there to shit talk about, like, who looks great, who doesn't look great, who tripped, who whatever. And I think that's kind of, at that point, what the celebrities are there for, because they've done the work. Right. And, they can just be hopeful that they win. So might as well go there to have fun. I mean, at least that's what I would be my position.
And Leslie?
I'm Leslie, Nick's wife. I'm here for the entertainment of everything.
She's also an alcoholic. And this is an actual meeting.
It's an intervention.
A 12-step meeting.
We shouldn't have had so much booze then.
The 12 steps of Oscars.
Whoopsies.
Well, this is Nick. I want to say overall, I had a wonderful time watching it. Probably the most fun I ever had watching Oscars. As far as the show itself, kind of.
I thought it was just
nothing went wrong, which I was hoping something would go wrong.
A dress broke.
A dress did break, and that's
yeah.
gonna be Oscar gold for decades to come.
It wasn't Jennifer Lawrence tripping down the stairs.
But her tits didn't fall out.
It wasn't
saying
the wrong movie. It wasn't someone getting slapped.
Right. It was a safe.
Emma Stone in a broken dress.
Yeah. I thought it was an adequate show.
Yeah.
It was safe.
I guess that's what they need.
Safe. It was safe.
It wasn't exciting. It was nice and it was enjoyable, but I wouldn't say it was particularly exciting. And I wouldn't say that like there were, other than Best Actress, I wouldn't say that there were many surprises.
Oh, the man came out naked.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah,
Right.
that was good.
Well, that was just fun.
Yeah, that was
nice.
Yeah.
We were a little surprised.
I think I liked a lot of the comedy bits more than I expected. So I think the person who was, it's weird, as great as an actor is, they're so unnatural when giving an award.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they can be, yeah. Very uncomfortable, very stiff, and even if they have a funny joke, it just doesn't come out.
But like miles ahead, all of them was Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
She's comedy.
Yeah,
No.
she's
always
good.
She's comedy.
She's always ready
And
to go.
she can do anything. She's gonna win an Oscar for playing like a crack whore mom or something that's totally unlike what we're used to seeing her, because comedians have that in them. They have the darkness.
Rawness.
Right.
And the darkness.
Yeah.
I think she tried that a few years ago with "Can You Only Forgive Me" or "Can You Ever Forgive Me?"
Oh,
and she didn't get nominated for anything for that.
She was nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, and I like that.
I don't know if that's the
I
movie,
liked it.
but
I mean, I loved Richard, her gay friend in that. He also played one of the Lokis on the Loki show. Anyways, well, he was the best part of "Can You Ever Forgive Me?"
Okay.
Whatever his name is. Well, let's talk about some of the dresses. What were some of your favorite dresses and most ridiculous dresses?
So,
Or clothes in general.
The most ridiculous would be Ariana Grande's.
yeah.
The
I
big
think
pink.
ridiculous.
well,
Yeah.
I would say as a duo, Ariana and Cynthia. Who are you sure? Like she was a prolapsed anus, and Ariana was, and then like Cynthia turned around and she was like a lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just were not the most flattering for people who you would expect to be on
totally right, to be totally done.
And I know they were going for the pink and green thing, for the Wicked thing, but it could have been better.
Yeah.
Somebody who was not on the broadcast, Laverne Cox, looked beautiful on the red carpet. Yeah, Laverne Cox.
I love Laverne Cox. She's always got great taste.
Yeah.
She's always done really well.
I did think that Issa Rae was a hit. Like that
Yes.
that slit that.
Yeah.
I think we all
A little
got
bit of thigh.
wet
We all were
on
like,
that.
oh.
Yeah, we all got a little wet over that. Yeah.
I
Let's be honest.
I think Charlize Theron, even though she wasn't she's just a presenter.
She's always
tangled
stunning.
to me.
But she's
always stunning.
I think she has great style. She knows like what looks good on her, and she sticks to it.
I would say this.
Color and everything.
We had a slight discussion on this. There's a silver trend, and I like silver. I like silver jewelry. I like a lot of things silver, but silver dresses are tough. Like, depending on the material. And it's a big trend now. And I feel like unless it has some texture to it, like a beading or a sequin or something.
It's hard. It just looks
It's hard.
Difficult.
It looks like a Jiffy Pop bag.
Right.
Or it looks like, I think you said a disco ball, or
Yeah.
and what was her name from that one last year for Best Actress, I believe. She had the silver dress that we hated at first, and then we liked when she took the gloves
She took
off.
the gloves off.
Was
Yeah.
it Michelle Yeoh?
Michelle, yeah,
Oh, right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
She was on the red carpet, and she had that silver dress, which I'm sure looked gorgeous in the showroom. But then she had these
Yeah, I don't know if it was because she had the black velvet gloves. She thought that it would match. It looked like she had black pumps on. But
Something.
it still didn't go with it.
It was
And
not
again,
good at all.
The
No,
whole
it's
texture
a texture.
thing.
First of all, if I'm doing a silver gown, I'm doing silver shoes because so that it flows. I'm not going to cut it off at the hem or wherever the hem is.
For the listeners, 3/5 of the people here wear dresses.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, what?
No. 3/5.
Yeah.
You don't wear dresses.
Every now and then.
You know.
No, you don't.
3
In
and a
the
half.
past, I have once or twice.
So I want to call out Jimmy Kimmel's unnecessary coat change. The second coat looked so starched, so stiff.
Well, that was a trend tonight. Stiff clothes.
Yeah,
And
because there was one that had the.
Yeah.
well,
Emily
that
Blunt.
was Emily
Right.
Blunt.
Emily
Yeah.
Blunt. It looked like
that
she
was-
was
It
in
looked.
Well, that
Somebody
almost looked like
asked
it didn't
if she
fit
had a
her
back
either. Like,
injury.
it's almost like when she got up out of the chair, it got stuck.
It got stuck, yes.
Like, and no one came behind
Well,
her
I
to
think
pull
they're
it
like-
down.
down.
It didn't
No,
look like
but-
it. Because
Yes.
when she was sitting, it didn't look like that.
And it did in the
I
beginning,
don't
but
get
it
it.
adjusted
Here's the
at
thing.
different
I
times.
think
Yeah.
they are like, what is it when you wear like
corset.
not a corset, but like a battle thing,
A
like,
breastplate.
like
That's
a
what-
breast.
yeah.
They're solid. These
Yeah.
pieces are
Yeah.
solid. They're not like,
Yeah.
and that's great when you're standing in a certain angle for a photograph, but not when you're moving.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing solid on your body looks great if you're moving. Because you have to find the right position and lay it in the right way. So it was just really odd to see these people. Who else had it that was in the black? Which she looked
Margot
pretty. Margot Robbie had a
Margot
very
Robbie,
stiff
yep.
She couldn't sit.
garment.
Yeah, she was on
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
show.
There were a couple of
It's
people.
a standing dress.
Yeah.
I really liked America Ferrera's pink dress.
I
Yeah,
liked it,
she
but
looked
that
great.
was stiff as well.
Yeah.
If you look at,
It
because
was
that
so
silhouette was.
Yeah, it looked good on her.
It was stiff.
But we
here,
never
though, not
saw
the
her.
shoulders.
We saw her standing,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
we saw her as we should see that garment,
Yes.
and that's what you have to keep in mind. I think when you pick.
I think I'm gonna say her name wrong. Davine Joy. I don't think
Davine.
she shouldn't have been in a halter top.
No,
No,
she has no neck.
It
Or
shortened
shiny
her.
satin.
She's
Oh,
short
oh,
here.
and-
The blue,
She's
like,
short
yeah.
here.
Okay, this is not an insult. She doesn't have a neck. Some people don't have necks,
Yes.
so you want to open the chest area
Mhm.
up to elongate that area. Blonde has been a recent change on her in awards ceremonies, and blonde is lovely for her.
I agree.
Yes.
I love.
Yeah, I like the blonde.
I did not like the cheerleader pom pom sleeves.
They looked like the Fry children from McDonald's.
But I loved seeing her shoulders.
And
Yeah, I
no,
do too.
that's
Yes.
good. You want to see. One of my criticisms about her styling in the past has been that they put her in these things that swallowed her up.
Is that
And
supposed to
I'm
be-
like, she has a body. She's a bigger person, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have a body.
do you
So
think they
let's,
put her in bigger dresses to make her look like a less of a bigger woman?
because that's a old time as what is it? It's
Old thinking?
Time is old as tales.
It's that kind of thing. Whatever. Yes. Old thinking is that listen, I was a fat person. I would put the biggest size of anything that I could on me because I thought that made my body go away and it would make me feel like I look thinner, which is a lie. You just look bigger. You're putting more mass on yourself. And we need to know that even bigger bodies are bodies, and it's okay to honor those. It's okay to hug those curves. It's okay to, and as of late, the last couple of awards, they've done that for her, whoever her stylist is. I don't know.
We don't know.
But that's been a nice thing. And you've seen, if you look at the pictures, she's more radiant and more smiling, and she looks happier. But I do think that they missed out on, like props on being body conscious. I don't think that the triangle going up to her neck, the halter, was the best way to go. I didn't love I liked the color, but I don't know. It was, I would say it's a plus because she seemed happy and she won.
She looked very comfortable.
She looked comfortable.
And she felt, it looked like she felt like she looked pretty.
But I don't think it's the best for her.
No.
Like the best look that brings out, I shouldn't say the best for her, like I'm saying, this is the best for you, David. Like what brings out the most beautiful her. Like she's beautiful.
Yes, she is.
I didn't see what Jodie Foster was wearing, but I thought she looked amazing.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, it
modern,
doesn't matter
cool,
what she was wearing.
up to date.
It's Jodie Foster.
Yeah, sometimes you see older stars. Not that she's super old, but you see older stars, and either they're trying to look too trendy and too young. Or
she's classic.
Or they just don't look cool. Like they're too old. Like they're just like.
Well, like Annette Bening.
But she's like,
right. No, I think
she
robbed her sister-in-law's wardrobe. Her sister-in-law is Shirley MacLaine.
Oh, okay.
So I think she got into her
Annette
wardrobe.
Bening?
Annette Bening's sister-in-law is Shirley MacLaine.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, her brother Shirley MacLaine and
a long time ago.
Warren Beatty and Shirley MacLaine are still, they're brother and sister.
They're brother and sister.
Right. And Warren Beatty is married to Annette Bening still. They're still married. They had 3 kids.
I think Jodie Foster doesn't give a fuck.
She doesn't care.
What any of us
doesn't care.
And that's the magic.
It's just wild because we've been watching her in Night Country.
Yeah.
On Max.
Love that.
We need to watch that.
It's wonderful. And she's
Lovely.
like such a I don't give a fuck character. Like she
That's a
seems like
great
someone who has
character.
never worn makeup in her entire life as that character.
Yeah.
So it's just wild seeing her at the Academy Awards when she's got like totally done. And she looked like 30 years younger.
But
she
Jodie
wasn't
Foster,
totally
I was just going to say, Jodie Foster's never going to have the drag makeup on.
No.
She has just the right amount of makeup to glam her up. But she still looks relaxed. Jodie Foster's never going to want to be the glamour girl. She wants to be the cool chick at the party.
Yeah.
And she is.
She is, yeah.
And she
is.
was.
And
she
that's
I thought she
sexy.
looked great.
Like
I said, she looked modern and cool, and I loved her
and
haircut.
sexy.
It's like, it wasn't like so all curled and poofed and everything. It's just modern and nice.
It was.
She looked very real.
Yeah.
So I guess big bow ties are in, like you were saying.
Yes.
Jimmy Kimmel had a giant bow tie.
Love those big bow ties. I like that, and I love seeing the semi-bell-bottom, semi-flare in some of the tucked
On Robert
pants.
Downey Jr.
And I think they looked really good on a lot of people. I think those are good. And as well,
I
the
like
double-breasted
to volume out
white
my
lapel.
bottom half. I like to volume out my bottom half for my personal purpose.
Sure.
So I enjoy that those are in.
I think RDJ looked like late Rock Hudson.
Who?
RDJ looked like late Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
Like when he was dying
Robert
and
Downey
like.
Jr.
RDJ.
No,
I
thought he looked good.
I thought he looked good.
I thought for his age, I thought he looked good.
Wait, no, that is so wrong.
You think it's because
That's an AIDS
because
thing.
he's so much thinner?
An AIDS
He is.
thing,
He is.
He's going for late Rock Hudson. That's an AIDS thing.
Robert Downey Jr. looked like he was
Dead.
way too thin for that suit.
No, he didn't look that
Oh my God,
He didn't look the sickly thing.
listeners. There are 3 gay men here.
Goodness
He's
sakes.
okay. Don't go crazy. Don't post no. We will
It's all
correct
good.
him and
I
get
think,
him okay.
I think Nick's
I don't
been
think
around
that Nick
me.
was even going for the AIDS thing. I think
No,
it was
Well, he may
Okay.
not realize, but he was.
He did.
He did.
Well, I'm just remembering like Rock Hudson when he
how
was like,
you knew him, how you remember him seeing all
from
of
a
that.
documentary about him I saw recently.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
when he was
Yeah.
sick.
But he was the epitome of masculinity and
Correct.
sexuality and
handsomeness.
And I mean, he was the be all end all. And I was born in '68, so I remember clearly.
Plus, he was getting it on Montgomery Cliff for a long time.
Well, yeah, and
that was
Salmoneo.
Oh, right, Salmoneo. Yeah, that's
he was cute.
That was like a brotherhood, right there.
Jim Neighbors.
Yeah,
Salmoneo and
about him and Jim Neighbors' relationship.
Jimmy Dean. There was a little something there.
Anyway,
sausage.
Yeah,
but
Jimmy
anyway,
Dean sausage. Yeah,
yeah. It was like a whole we shifted.
but yeah,
Sorry.
we shifted. It's okay. But I know I thought he looked good.
I liked everyone's brooches. Well, the men's brooches.
I love
that
the
were
brooches.
What were the red things?
so I looked it up. That's like supporting the ceasefire.
Yeah.
Between.
Gaza
between
and-
Pakistan and yes,
Palestine.
Palestine.
as well. It seems like every year there's something
A new
that's
ribbon?
going on.
I mean, I appreciate them, wanting to say they support a ceasefire, but I don't like when actors.
I think just say it on your social media, say it on your platform.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear a ribbon for it.
So you two
Like,
might
because-
remember this. Sorry to interrupt you. Do you remember when Vanessa Redgrave was banned from? You remember this from the Academy Awards for a while because of her outspoken speech for the PLO after she had made the movie Julia with Jane Fonda. Do you remember that? I remember seeing that. It's like, oh yeah, well, this is way before you were born, probably.
Well, the thing is that, like,
78, maybe somewhere around.
if you ask me to wear a ribbon in support of something, I'm going to politely decline because I picked my outfit out. And I don't want to stick something on. No, let me tell you, we were at the Wave Awards and they were like,
Billie
here's your
Eilish was the
sticker.
only female wearing it, but she
She had
did
a
have a
coat.
blazer on.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's the excuse.
even like we were at the Wave Awards and they were like, here's your sticker. And I was like very reluctant to put it on because I'm like, I don't know, this is my outfit. It might leave a
Residue.
stain or whatever on it. And I'm like, I would just be like, no, I've already spoken out about this. People
There was
know
a-
where I stand about this. I don't know that I need to put a red dot on my...
If you need to do that.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's great. But I don't think people should feel...
There was that Seinfeld episode about that, and Cosmo didn't want to wear the ribbon at the age walk.
Oh, I don't remember. I might have stopped watching that. I don't know. Or maybe, I mean, I don't know.
Okay, so let's talk about the thing that they did where like previous winners announced the
I thought that was
nominees.
I thought it was very cool. I
And
like
yeah,
it.
I liked it.
And it was nice to see some of those. I love seeing Jessica Lange.
Oh, yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Wish you said
I thought
what
that
they
was
all had
great.
won.
Mary
And she
Steenburgen.
looked
Mary
great.
Steenburgen.
Mary Steenburgen.
And I still don't
It was just
remember
really
what she
kind of.
won
It was
for.
fun that they did that. Was it that movie she did about the woman who's like a doctor and she's like out in the country?
I know
You
what
remember
you're
this
talking
movie?
about. I know what you're talking
And
about.
I think maybe she might have won something for that.
She might have.
A doctor, and she's
That's what I
And she was
Sorry.
playing
Yeah,
someone
no,
else. or
That's Jane
something.
Seymour, girl. That Jane Seymour.
Mary
Yeah.
Steenburgen.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really fun. I thought it was. It added a nice dynamism to it.
Yeah.
No, it was lovely. It was like a whole little production before.
It definitely felt like the first time they did it, which was Best Supporting Actor, they were matching people race by race, which I thought was kind of weird.
Oh.
But then I guess they ran out of non-white people.
Right.
And then they were like, you're not white, and you're not white, so you can go together.
So the
now.
Asian guy will introduce the black
The
guy.
black guy.
Yeah.
Mary Steenburgen, Best Supporting Actress, 1981, Melvin and Howard.
Oh. No, that's not the movie I'm thinking about. But
No, it was something in the
you know what I'm
woods.
talking about.
I
Where she
do,
drove
I
like
do.
a little car in the woods. She's
Yeah.
like a doctor in the woods or something.
Well, whatever Melvin and Howard does what she wanted for.
Well, what do you guys think about the musical performances?
I love Billy and Phineas.
Billy, that was good.
That was really good.
Ken was cute.
I enjoyed that.
Ken was cute.
I think the best thing is that the Ken performance was the most fun, but Billie Eilish won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
it led
Yes.
you. It was like a surprise. You were like, "Oh, now either one of those can win." Because did they get him to do it live? Because it's gonna win. You know, like
I don't.
Because it was kind of a big deal that they got him to do it live.
Well, like I remember, was it Golden Globes that he won for, and he refused to go up to accept it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, it doesn't make sense that a movie about womanhood gives an award to a guy singing about.
It was when that comedian was.
No, I think. I feel like Golden Globe.
Weird shit always happens there.
Again, if we only had the technology, we all have phones.
Yeah, that's not as fun.
I just remember the comedian that.
But he did make it. Well. He did take a stand.
Right.
It was that one.
Right.
He did take a stand about like the male part of it being nominated for sure. But
how many pianos did they have? Like a pink one. And John Batiste had a different one. It was two of them.
Yeah. And did Jean Baptiste not look the best?
He looked beautiful.
He had a purple suit, right?
It was white.
Cool. It was like white.
Wait,
it was white.
Did
we need to do like color guard change with
you?
Maybe
he wore a purple suit later.
No.
Someone else had a purple suit with a black shirt and a gold gold chain over the black shirt.
No, Nick.
When he performed, he had a
Nick, I'm so sorry that you've been doing drugs.
Yeah, it was kind of like a white creamy gray suit.
It was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I always loved whenever he was on late night and all the colors that he wore.
He's always
too,
cool.
And his suits, gorgeous. So I mean,
I only know him from Grammy Award nominations. Grammy Award appearances.
So I know him from Late Night. It's where I first found him, and so we're huge fans of Jazz Fest in New Orleans, where he started, where he's from, and so we're big fans of his. Love him.
I thought that the like orchestra who was doing music and stuff throughout was nice. I like that they called him out at some point, and you saw a camera angle from within the crowd, so you could see their conductor, and then in the distance you could see all the teleprompters. I'm surprised at how big they are.
I looked away
and far away from my ears. But it was weird the songs they were playing, because I identified the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song, which you're like, okay, yeah, that's from the movie. But then they also played I'm a Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Is that allowed?
Okay.
Which is strange. It's like, I can't...
Was that in the movie at some point? It might. I feel like it had to have been. At some point, I'm sure they gave them they threw them a bone. Because it's a Barbie song, I'm sure.
It was weird. I did also really like when they did screenwriting, it showed like the script over the clip that they played.
Oh, right.
I thought that was a
screenplay. Yeah.
Because I always love seeing how the performer's performance is different from the words.
Sure.
And there's no guarantee that's actually the script that they were showing versus them just, dictating what they were saying. So Lily Gladstone didn't win.
Wow.
I sure thought she was going to.
I know.
And I gotta tell you, like, I just thought, again, listen, I have not seen this movie yet, and I'm still dying to see it.
Oh.
So I cannot judge her performance, which I'm sure was amazing.
Sure, it was great.
But there's also the added element of political and socio significance to what it was about, and whether that would play into because it makes a statement, and it's a good statement to be like, oh, this is the first native, and so I was like, for sure she's getting it because she's won everything else. And then for Emma to get it, that was the gag of the whole show to me. Because I love Emma, but I don't feel like she's been awarded for things that I like her best for.
Right, that she should have been awarded for.
So what do you like her best for?
I like her best for The Help.
Great.
I am not a big fan of La La Land. I just am not. I don't know what took over the nation.
What was the movie that she played Billie Jean King in?
Right?
Oh, yeah, she was terrific.
Right.
Really, really good. And so I think that while all of her acting was great in Poor Thing, I just don't know if it was deserving of it. It was a whole different kind of movie.
I mean,
I don't know
Carey
if it was
Mulligan.
It was like entertaining, maybe. I think it would have been entertaining for 12-year-olds, is how I felt watching the movie.
She was playing very broad.
I feel like if it wasn't going to be...
I loved Lily Gladstone. I thought she was...
Yeah, like
I feel like if it wasn't going to be Lily Gladstone, which, again, I still haven't seen it, I wanted Carey Mulligan to it.
Oh, yeah, Carey Mulligan was so great.
Perfection.
She was really, really good. Yeah, I liked that. Maestro was really great.
One thing that's surprising, like glancing at my notes,
they won nothing.
No.
Yeah, Maestro won nothing, and Killers of the Flower Moon also won nothing.
Wow.
Yeah,
I thought that was going to be the sweep.
See, and I thought cinematography for that one too.
I know.
Because it's not. I know that area so well.
Oppenheimer won so much,
and it was so beautifully shot.
And Poor Things and Oppenheimer and Poor Things won the most awards.
See, and Poor Things just sucked to me.
Poor Things was one. Poor Things won production design, costume design, makeup and hairstyling, score, and no, score was Oppenheimer. No, it was going to be Poor Things. But yeah, those are the big winners. But yeah, I'm really surprised that Lily Gladstone didn't win.
Yeah.
Like, her performance was so subtle, and I don't know, I guess there's not a lot of room for subtle performances at the Academy Awards. Usually want you to have
something, yeah, I guess so. And I guess she is so subtle herself.
Yeah.
You remember her whole character. I mean, while she was so filled with emotion and everything, her whole character's very, she rarely, changes expression.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very rare. It's very, but she's great. It's a great show.
American Fiction did win for Best Adapted Screenplay. Anatomy of a Fall had a couple wins, like original screenplay.
So I really liked Anatomy of a Fall. And you guys haven't seen that.
No, and I really...
You need to. It's one of those, it's a very Hitchcock kind of thing, like you don't really figure it out until right at the end. Mm-hmm. And there's no hidden secrets, like clues, of how it's gonna, did she kill him or did she not? It's really well done. Really well done. Huh?
Is the dog okay in the movie?
Yes, the dog is fine.
So
the dog is fine in the movie.
Okay. It's fictional around real events.
Correct.
Okay.
It's based on...
the story itself is fiction. Oh, then it's not fiction.
Well, I guess, it's fictional around true
because
events.
I know it's they live next door to the camps, right?
Well,
you're talking about...
Zone of Interest.
Oh, you're talking about
Anatomy of Fall is which one?
The French one.
That's the French. That's the French-English one.
Okay.
French, English, and Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that one was original screenplay. So, how did you all feel about Jimmy Kimmel?
He was fine.
I thought he was good. I do while I love all the humor and everything, I don't like it when people get called out in the audience or
made to react,
made fun of. I don't like that. I don't like that stuff at all. That kind of bugs me a little bit. So
yeah, I don't remember.
So I like that he didn't do that.
I kind of do.
It was like one or two.
I mean, some people do.
I mean,
I see. I just don't
Ricky
go in for that.
I was gonna say, I think Ricky Gervais should host every award.
I'm
Gervais
feeling
is
down. I'll just
fine.
rewatch some of those Ricky Gervais.
I mean, he's just ruthless.
He is.
You know, he just goes for it.
Yeah.
But I think that it's received in a way that, like, we know you're a comedian and we know you're...
This is what you do. Right. That's what you do is your job.
And yes, I did do that last year and you're calling me out on it. And
so you saw the Golden Globes. Was that Joe Coy who hosted that?
I love Joe Coy.
Oh!
Yeah, he's fun.
I did
But he
not
was pretty under the wrap, too, wasn't he? I mean, he wasn't...
I didn't see
He didn't really call anyone out, like in a rude way.
I didn't catch it.
He was very, very criticized for it.
I know. Yeah, I know. I heard.
What did he do?
No, he was very over the coals. Like
the way he made fun of Barbie.
I don't know what it was for, but they were just like he was terrible, and
I heard the jokes weren't
landing and.
Oh, gotcha. That side. Okay, gotcha.
I don't think he wrote the
and
jokes
he was being too mean, I think, which is really...
Huh.
You've had Ricky Gervais before him.
Right.
How could he possibly be too mean?
Well, do you think part of it is like Hollywood thinks of Ricky Gervais as one of their own because he's done a couple movies?
Maybe.
But Joe Coy hasn't done any movies?
Maybe.
It's like even though he's a more successful stand-up comic,
correct,
he's not Hollywood. So he's like making fun of Hollywood
That's
from
very
outside.
possible. That's absolutely possible.
That could for sure be.
But yeah, they ran him over the coals for hosting, and I think he ended up standing his ground, which I'm good for him. But I didn't get to see it, so Joe Coy with the Golden Globes.
I thought Jimmy Kimmel did a fine job.
I did too.
As a host, he's probably on camera for 10 minutes or less? Didn't seem like all that much.
No, he wasn't on very long.
Not long.
For sure.
But I did actually like the naked wrestler guy.
He was funny.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Yeah,
I thought that was a pretty good
It was
bit.
good.
That worked.
It was fun. It was a nice surprise. In the middle, like, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was I'm like, this is going to be cringe. But then when you announced it was for a costume, I'm like, okay, now I've bought it. Yeah. That punchline works.
Right.
John Cena's weird because, he's funny.
He's like The Rock.
His face is but it all works.
He's a handsome Neanderthal. He just is. He has that whole, what we typically do, the whole square. What was that? There was a cartoon of and it was family. Wasn't that like a Disney movie or something?
Oh, the Croods.
Yeah, they're all very hard edged and the Croods, yeah.
I think there's a new one coming out.
I think there is too.
But I mean, come on. I would have put some hair on that body, but other than that, what was wrong with it?
I thought it was beautiful.
Great. It was great.
Yeah.
That's it's not his first time being naked.
Was he naked in Blockers? I can't remember.
I don't remember that, but I remember he has a whole tighty-whitey fight scene in Peacemaker. And then in the movie about the drunk white girl.
That's
the comic I don't like. Sorry, you keep stealing jokes from other people.
Amy Schumer?
Yeah, the Amy Schumer movie.
What?
He was he had a very big naked scene in that.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember.
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck, yes.
Trainwreck.
I don't remember.
Anyways, I'm glad that he likes to get naked on camera as a joke.
Yeah.
He's got a body. I'm sure he's...
Was there full frontal?
Yeah, he's ready to roll.
There's also
just butt
things placed in a place where you can't.
I mean, we watched Trainwreck. I was thinking of Trainwreck.
Funny and
not
silly.
The one with
silly and funny.
with what train? With the titty ball.
It's almost like she's playing herself.
Yeah, but
how
that
you
wasn't
imagine
Trainwreck with
Exactly.
Goldie Hawn.
No, that was
Snatch.
Okay, because that one
I was like, whoa.
I didn't see that. I didn't see Snatch. It was good?
I thought it was funny.
It was fun.
It was fun. She gets kidnapped and they're on vacation and stuff, and her titty ball. Come on, any movie that uses the word titty ball,
What's it
falling at
Titty ball.
titty ball.
Titty ball.
Her titty ball fell out.
Her titty ball.
Because her mom, I think it was about the mom, because the mom would go, the older mom, Goldie Hawn, would go in the pool and she'd come up out of the water and her titty ball fell out. I think. Right? That was the whole thing. Yeah, sometimes a titty falls. I know, you don't have them. Sometimes a woman. Because
Like mine falls
here's the
aside.
thing.
Okay.
Nicholas.
Nick is like,
Women have things called breasts, and sometimes they put them in bathing suits, which are man-made things to make them hide their scary parts.
Yes.
And then they go in a pool, or the beach, and then sometimes they come out,
Or a slide.
and then a titty ball falls out, or what?
Or a slide.
Or a slide. I don't know. Maybe you're sliding down titty first. I don't know. I don't know how you go down a slide.
Right.
It's none of my business. I'm not going to judge you for it.
No.
But sometimes the titty ball falls out of the bathing suit that was made by a man to cover up your scary part.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you feel about the duration?
Because the whole rest of the world couldn't handle its business if the titty ball was out. Okay, I'm going to stop now about the titty ball. But, okay, go ahead.
So I thought the duration of it was good. They actually ran.
They ran on time.
So much like on time. It was like it was very easy flow.
Yeah.
There was like no like monumental speeches where people had to be dragged off and
They're just two went over into
Yeah.
music.
yeah. So I thought time wise it was good.
And we didn't miss an award due to a commercial.
No,
Right.
no.
And I remember last year they got rid of a lot of the below the line ones. Like the like they didn't do editing or special effects.
Right, those
They
were all
didn't
done in a
televise
separate
those?
ceremony.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
a lot of people got angry about. But,
Well, they do that
And
with
they still
Grammys
win
too.
over
They do
last
like the creative Emmys and all that stuff.
yeah.
Well, you can't have it both ways. It's like let's be here all afternoon, or let's let them have separate shows.
Well,
I'd be here all afternoon, but
as far as the predictions go, I got 6 right. Christopher Rich, you got 6 right.
Oh,
John
yes!
Gascott, you got 10 right.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
You know why? But it's because she's older than older than the two.
I don't give a fuck how old I am.
you're
Bitch.
smart.
Because I know my shit.
That's
We're
because you're
gonna
older.
go outside and fight
Because
about
you're
this,
older.
okay? And then want to make
Correct.
out and make up.
Okay.
So, because you got it right, which also there were no Dune jokes, so that...
Where was that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, even Zendaya was there, or Zendaya.
She was
Zendaya
hardly
was there.
but yeah, she was there.
Well, you know, she didn't even make a pun about walking out. in
She was
June.
designing around. She was designing.
She was just doing
I
her
haven't
thing.
even watched the first one.
It's okay.
It's on Max. You gotta watch it.
It's okay.
So,
this is
I remember
split
that
decision.
from the first one.
It's
The first
long.
one, no one watched.
That was with
Well, it's
I
Kimmel.
was when I watched it.
I
No,
think
so
Sting
it's
was in it.
Oh, we watched
No.
the one from the 80s.
Oh,
No,
I think
yes.
Sting
No, I'm
was
talking
in
about the
remember
one
that.
in the 80s. We didn't watch that one.
I think no, I didn't. But I think Sting was in the original Dune.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we watch Labyrinth with David
No, I'm
Bowie
just
No.
now? I love
Just
that.
saying.
So,
Scares
well,
me.
John gets to pick what we watch. Because John won, he picks one movie that
And
we
then
all have
The
to
Wind and the
watch, and then we'll
Willows
talk
after
about
that.
it on
Oh
another
my
episode.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, anything that
Princess
your heart's
Bride.
desire,
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
man,
something that hopefully we haven't
That was
seen.
at the Greenlight Cinema.
girls will be girls.
We're watching Girls Will Be Girls?
Yeah.
Okay. Never
Are
heard
we
of it.
on
I'm
it?
sure I'll love it.
It's all cool.
Do you know that movie?
No. But
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Not on
Bad
him.
gay.
He's not. He's okay to not know.
Bad gay.
Bad gay.
Girls like girls. Is it girls on girls?
Girls will be girls. And not two girls one cup. That's a different one.
That's a different one.
Not one guy one chart. That's another.
I've seen girls on girls. Yeah, no, I don't think I do.
Oh, I know this movie. I haven't seen it, but
Girls will
Have
be
you seen the
girls.
women?
So
Girls will be girls.
seen the women?
It's a movie.
It's not really
The women, yes.
It's just
Okay,
so
good. Double checking.
Oh, because you're trying to outgame me now
Trying to
because you
up
haven't seen
one.
this one.
So
Yeah.
I only know this movie
Yeah.
because I watch everything that Matt Baum does. Do you know who Matt Baum is?
Matt Bone.
Matt Baum. He does video essays.
Oh, like the handsome actor guy that no.
He's not an actor.
No, I'm thinking Matt
Yeah, no,
Baum.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about, Nick.
He
Yeah.
does
might be
video
thinking-
essays on YouTube about the history
Yeah.
of like gay representation in Hollywood.
Oh,
And I
okay.
watch all of his videos. And he did one
Awesome.
recently about a different movie from that same writer director.
Okay.
And he said that one was good. So
Okay. So Girls Will Be Girls is a movie about 3 actress hopefuls.
Yes.
Yes. There is Edie, who's kind of like a B-list, D-list has been. Like she had like a maybe a flash in Hollywood.
Gotcha.
And then there's Coco, who's her roommate, who
Coco
went
Coco.
there to be an actress, but was distracted by some very politically incorrect reasons that I'm not gonna say till we discuss. Well, we will talk about it. We'll watch.
Yeah.
And then there's Varla, who's played by Varla G. Merman.
Okay.
So, who is the ingenue who comes into town and comes to rents a room from them in their home because she wants to make it in Hollywood. So it's played by, oh my god, I can't remember Edie's name. Jack Plotnick, I believe is his name. He was on the Ellen Show, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
He might have been in some Nickelodeon things, even.
He wasn't also Gunther and Friends, right? Am I getting my junior mixed up?
He passed away.
Jack Plotnick?
No, Gunther from Friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember he was one of the early out actors.
So, right. So all the parts are they're women roles, but they're played by men in drag, but they're played straight, like, pardon the pun. Like, I mean, like, they're played like we're not making, like, we're gonna play it like if I was really playing this character kind of thing. And that's where the camp comes up, you know, because the more serious you are and committed, the funnier it is.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, I'm a man playing a woman.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing this character and it's shit. And then Coco is Coco Peru, who's a legendary drag queen for decades and decades. And then Varla Jean is Varla G. Merman, who's another she's at Freefall on Thursday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to that. We were going to Cirque du Soleil on Friday night, and then I have the studio.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
But there's a guy from Modern Family, the heavier set guy from the couple.
Oh yeah, I love him.
He's Dr. Dreamy.
I like his.
He plays a rapey doctor.
Oh.
Again, we'll discuss when we discuss.
Yeah,
it's very bad. Like, it's very incorrect.
Eric Stone Street.
Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah. It's one of my. I wouldn't say it's a cinematic wonder because it's not like
it's a good
cinematography and all this.
It's a good time.
But as far as a movie that will just fill your soul, I guarantee it. And that's the movie we're going to watch and review.
All right.
Because we need to get more people to watch it.
Right on.
All right, so next time we'll all be together. We'll be reviewing that film.
Yes.
Yes!
I love that. It was fun, guys. Had a great time.
Thank you for hosting.
Get out of the house.
All right, so to wrap it up, John, where can people find you?
Jay Gascott. That's JGASCOT on almost any platform. Instagram, Facebook. I don't really Twitter much anymore. Does anybody?
X?
I don't know. Like, I still have an account, but I don't do anything with it. But Instagram and TikTok, yeah.
And Christopher?
Facebook, Instagram, Christopher Rich, Beauties in a Bottle.
I'll share some links. Ron?
You're not a big social media. I'm trying to get him into it.
And Leslie?
You can find me at Leslie Haas Realtor or at Tampa Bay Homes for Sale.real estate.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for doing this with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Art for Profit's Sake is recorded through Riverside FM, distributed through Spotify for podcasters, and edited on Adobe Audition. The music is provided by Old Romans. If you learned anything useful or found this podcast helpful, please rate and review us 5 stars. If you want to learn more about me or my art, head over to chainassembly.com.
Are you ready to paint your own canvas in the real estate world as a homeowner? It's Leslie Haas from Realty One Group Sunshine, and I'm here to talk home equity, your masterpiece in the housing market. Imagine owning a piece of property that's not just a place to call yours, but also an investment opportunity. It's time to take that brush and start creating equity in your dream home. With interest rates on the verge of dropping, get ahead of the curve and secure your artistic haven before the next rush. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or upgrading your studio, let's sketch out your home ownership dreams together. To learn more, visit tampabayhomesforsale.realestate.